It happened again. This time, it's even bigger and in some ways scarier and more exciting than the past. AI is here. Let's discuss what happened the first time around. In 2007, the iPhone began to become very popular. It began to be in every household. At the time, we did not know how much it would change the world. Then, in 2008, the Facebook app appeared. It began to give people a reason to look and interact on their phone. Whether we realized it or not, whether they did that on purpose or not, which I doubt. Instead, I think they were just releasing a product, and the side effect happened to be teaching us how, and most importantly, why to use our phone. By 2010, there were 500 million users on Facebook. Like, think about that number. Social media began to take shape. It began to shape their brains, the way they think, the way they see, the way they react. They struggled for likes. They struggled for comments. They struggled for followers. They wanted instant gratification. They also bullied, left horrible comments and content online because of the way they were feeling. How could we, as the older generation, have changed that? Imagine if you understood how to use the phone and you guided them along the way. Yes, it's a brand new creation. Yes, it's something that was unexplored and we didn't have any type of instructions to tell us how to use it. We had to figure it out on our own, but I guarantee you that most of us would have guided them into a more positive direction. And for me, it was always about feeding positivity. For me, it was always about connecting and staying in touch with friends. As Facebook grew, it gained 1 billion users. For me, it's now about connecting internationally. It's about making friends and learning cultures and understanding people from other parts of the world other than my local community, my local friends, or my family. For me, it was about expansion by access to things I couldn't get otherwise. Imagine if the adults in the room would have taught the kids using social media how to see it and use it that way. Well, guess what, guys? We're here. We're at the beginning of a new tech revolution, the AI revolution. And this is much larger than social media. This, combined with social media, the internet, and iPhones at scale, are going to be a life-altering game changer. And the fact is, the adults in the room are generally not paying attention to new tech. But the truth is, the 15-year-old, the 18-year-old, 20-somethings, and especially the toddlers and 5-year-olds are going to spend the majority of their lives with AI. And if you think about it, if we stopped AI updates right now, right at this very second as I am saying this, the world would still forever be changed. The use cases are only going to exponentially grow from here. So if you want to help shape better mindsets, a better society, then you, as the adult in the room, have to learn AI basics. Luckily, that's the easy part. The hardest part is keeping up with where it's going because it moves so fast, guys. The world is going through a big change fast. And if you want a peaceful change that can help all of us, then you have to see the positive effects AI can have. We are at a precipice right now. We really have to guide AI and the kids into a positive light. Sure, there will be negative use cases. It's going to become a human right to be able to use AI. Yeah, it sounds crazy, but it needs to be because AI democratizes intelligence. It democratizes productivity. It democratizes access to all sorts of things that many people could not have. It's the only way to keep us progressing together. The 20-somethings, in 20 years from now, when they are leaders, if they haven't learned how to use it from the adults in the room, the side effects are going to be bad. It's going to get scary. It's going to get tough. A lot of job losses, lots of existential crisis, lots of people trying to figure out what to do. When people are going through that strife, using AI regularly and having to figure it out morally, ethically, emotionally on their own, you're asking for the negative side effects. So you, as the adult in the room, you have a new responsibility to help shape society. So I beg of you, understand it, play with it, go YouTube it. It is so detrimentally important for you to wrap your brain around it, wrap your positivity around it, use it for yourself. You cannot teach a 16-year-old how to drive unless you also drive. AI is that big and important. I'm not even talking about the robots, just the software. The robots are 10 to 15 years away. They will be the 24-hour workforce. They will create so much abundance in supplies that money may start to disappear, or its need for you to rent your time to make money will dwindle. You'll be living in an era where the currency is your time. It will be about how you spend your time, not how you spend your money. Societal constructs tell us we have to go to a 9-to-5, make money, and pay our bills. That's fine. But in this future, that will no longer be the case. I know it's very confronting. It's very kind of creepy and scary and terrifying, but it's also exciting and new and society changing. Change is hard. Change is scary for many. Despite, change is the only constant. So I need you to embrace that change. Do it for yourself. Do it for the younger generations. Do it for your fellow human being. Don't be afraid. Get curious instead. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Check my affiliate links down below and to get a list of the AI co-pilots. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. And if you know what I'm about to say, please say it with me. Be a nice human.